What is up, everybody? This is Flea here from FGNU, coming at you with my very first Minecraft video. It's going to be a survival video. Alright, so we're gonna hop on to single player. Ignore that. That was a failed attempt. That did not. I'm gonna delete that. So we're gonna create a new world. Name it Flea. Oh, that was not good typing there. Caps lock on? Flea. Flea's world. Alright, it's going to be survival. Go on to some more options. We don't want any cheats, we don't want any bonus chests, no structures, no structures helping us out. Customize, oh no, we don't want super flat. We're gonna go to large biomes because that's gonna be the most realistic. Okay, down there. Survival. We'll change the difficulty later and create world. Woo. This is going to be quite interesting. There's really going to be 3 goals in the survival world. 1, we're going to try to build a house as quickly as possible. We need shelter to protect ourselves from the zombies. And then we need to find food so we don't starve to death, you know. And we also need to make weapons to fight off the monsters. Alright, first things first. Kill all these sheep. Oh, yeah. This just brings a tear to my eye. So many sheep of the same color, so I can actually build a bed and sleep through the night tonight. That's gonna be nice. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. Skip the black wooled sheep because we need 3 of one color to make the bed. Found that out the hard way on that other world. Alright, we have some meat, some wool, and because we need food to survive, I feel very tempted to kill every animal here. However, it will be quite slow with the current technology, which is my hand. So we're going to go build a sword, but we need wood to do. There's a tree over there. Here we go. Tree. So I believe this is the prairie biome actually, so there's a ton of animals here. So I don't have to feel necessarily guilty for killing a ton of them all at once, because a few will spawn back later. Okay. Mining trees. Alright. May be a good idea to leave 1 block at the bottom of the wood so that you can go all the way up to the top. I don't think this tree is that tall to worry about that, though. Definitely not. Alright, get this bottom one. And where are we going to set up shop? Where's the home going to be eventually? How about right here? This looks good. Clear all this grass pretty quickly. Collect some seeds. We might use those later. And how big should the house be? As for now, we'll just create a 5x5 indentation in the soil. This can be where we work out of for harvesting food and resources to build a home and weapons to kill monsters. 1, 2, 3. With Flea. Alright. This indentation is going quite well. As soon as it is finished, we will build a workbench. We're all good there. Now, going to go into our inventory, crafting, and that did nothing. Alright, going to stack all these on top of each other and make some planks. I don't think we have any use of this oak wood in log form right now, so we're going to convert all of it to planks. And there it is. Now, I can use these planks to make our crafting table. Here we go. I will place this in the corner. What are we going to build now? Oh yes, a sword, so that we can harvest those animals. Gonna make 4 sticks. Keep those sticks right there. Make 2 swords. There were quite a lot of animals over there, actually. Workbench right here, and sword. We sneak up on our prey. They're not even going to see it coming. Jump. That's what you get. Okay. So we have 3 raw pork chops, 5 raw mutton. We gotta pump up those numbers. Because we may have to stay underground for years harvesting minerals. I wonder if it would be this difficult to slay a cow in real life with a wooden sword. I have a feeling they will put up more of a fight. Sheep. I may save these sheep so I can harvest the wool later. Pig. Alright, and in no time I have harvested most of the animals in this area, and that's enough to sustain us for a little bit. So we can focus on the first goal, building the house. Even though there are a ton of animals, I'm having a hard time seeing any trees here. So I'm going to build a small dirt staircase so I don't get lost. Good idea. And I'm going to go wander in search of a forest so we can get some lumber. Because trees are so rare in this area, as soon as the leaves start to despawn and some of the saplings are dropped, I'm going to want to replant those. So I can come back in the future and possibly harvest a brand new tree. And sometimes it does take a little bit for it to drop the saplings though. I'll come back in a little bit. What have we got here? A pair of piggies. This one with a stick. Wonder if that will go faster. We can see who the apex predator of this ecosystem is. Definitely me. It's quite easy to be distracted with all these animals on the plains. I believe I was trying to get some wood at the time. Oh, these roses are pretty pretty. I think they're roses. Can make some vibrant red dye. Cool. This tree dropped a sapling. So I'm going to replant it so it can grow up just like its predecessor. we're probably going to need more than we're probably going to need more than 9 logs to complete our entire home. So I'm going to fast forward a bit as I collect some more trees. Alright, and we are back, and if you notice, it does look quite a little different because I kept walking around on the prairie, and it turned out to be an island, and things didn't go too well there. I did die 3 times, I will admit that. I didn't know that the normal difficulty was actually going to be very challenging for me. So I'll keep a note of that next time. Maybe go on easy or peaceful. But on the bright side, I just broke off my last pickaxe on one of these nearby trees. Axe, not pickaxe. We're mining trees here. And I think we have quite enough wood to build a nice house. Alright, so over here is where I pulled up. I took a boat over here and saved this. Ooh. Alright. What's cool is that I found like each of the biomes have advantages and disadvantages when dealing with making a home or finding food. On the island I was on, there were a lot of animals, so it was very easy to get a ton of food. I have 13 raw pork chops left over, some raw beef, raw chicken, some raw mutton. So, I think I'll be set there as soon as I get my hands on some coal and mine enough cobblestone for a furnace. Ooh, but that'll have to wait. For now, it is time for the house construction. Alright. Kind of have this off station workbench over here, so I can turn the proper amount of the logs into planks. Start myself off with 2 stacks of 64 planks. And let's get going. The first part of this house is going to be the foundation, which will be made of these logs. Even though it's extremely inefficient, I find that the logs are extremely attractive, so may just have to splurge my resources. 1, 2, 3. Alright. The design of the house is going to be some vertical struts with 3 long sections in between, and just kind of do the outline as I go. And it's alright if your house takes on more of a random layout. They actually end up looking more attractive in the end sometimes. Ooh, the sun is going down. And luckily, learned my lesson from the island, my time on the island. Just go to sleep. First time in the morning. Right, pick that back up. And lay in some planks for the floor. Alright. These wooden planks look pretty fitting for the floor. They look like a hardwood floor that would be in like a common household kitchen. Alright, we're just about done with the floor. Oh, you're right. That actually took a lot of our wood resources. Hopefully we have enough for the walls. Look at that. What a nice floor plan. So as soon as that's all finished up, we can pull out our logs again and get ready to make the struts. Even though not essential in the game, they do look nice. In real life, they would be used to provide structural support for the building. Alright, so we just finished the base layer, and it's kind of funny. The bottom was so irregular, like, you can kind of just pick anywhere to slam the door on top of. So, want somewhere that'll be easily accessible if it suddenly turns nighttime while I'm in the forest, so we'll go right here. Yeah. Oh wait, even better. Right here. That's where I start. Alright, and this will be the entrance. But unfortunately, with only making this bottom layer and a little bit of the walls, I'm already out of wood. So I'm gonna go quick collect some more. Whoosh. So I'm back at the house, and I've collected wood in the forest some more. And if you paid close attention to that last time lapse, you would also notice that a creeper killed me. It did sneak up behind me. I did not hear it. But the chest that was nearby didn't explode, so that saved me some time. I'm working on these sections that are in between the wooden log trusses. They're going to be 3 by 3 sections of the planks, and they're going to have a glass pane in the middle. for viewing the outside world. A lot of these can be made into different purposed rooms. Like there can be a storage room over here. Can have an alchemy lab over here for brewing potions. Can have a different kind of storage place. Have some organized areas so we can like store minerals in one storage room, and then have all our meats in like a meat storage room. And we have plenty of space for that with this floor design. Out of wood again, it looks like. Because I have full health, that little jump I took didn't really matter too much. Go out the front door. Let's check our chest if I have any more saved up. And I do not. We have some planks on. And you can see it coming together from the outside. Very nice, very nice. Very close to accomplishing our goal of making a very safe house. Protect us from the creepers, the zombies, and the skeletons, and the witches, and the endermen, and all the other mentioned people. Woo! Alright, we're about finishing up here. So I'm going to move these few appliances, the workbench, the furnace, and the chest from outside of the house into the house. Because the main build, the structure of the outside, the floor and the walls are finished. 999, collect. This chest is going to be a little tricky. Come back for that. Alright, and I guess this is my bedroom for the time being. Oh. This is a nice workroom. We'll put our workbench there, our furnace there. And I'm going to real quick craft another chest. This chest can have the purpose of storing all of my current inventory. That's the word I'm looking for. So whenever I'm going to carry stuff from location to location, from chest to chest, I can just place everything in this little chest by my bed, and it will all be waiting for me when I come back. It looked like that chest was primarily storing my food. So I was talking about that earlier. We can make this little space over here into a pantry, food storage place. Pull out the chest. And room for all of my meats, and we'll do seedlings here. Sure, maybe make some cake later. And that'll do it. So, I don't think I've broken any time records as for managing to build a house and get some food to try and survive, but we have done it. Here's our house. It does need a door. Be a good improvement for the future, along with a roof. keep out the spiders. Apart from that, it's shaping up to be pretty good. It's almost enough. We'll go to bed for the last time in this video. It's a wonderful day. Check outside. And this is actually a really good place to be for the rest of a survival world expedition. We have plenty of dark oak trees, which are some of the beefiest trees in the game. I mean, just look at their trunks. They're like 4x4s. Basically small jungle trees, so they're really easy to get through. So in the future, I'll be able to flourish on this new shore that I found. The original island I spawned in was kind of cruddy. There were a lot of animals, but not much trees, and I like to build houses like this, so it didn't really accommodate my needs. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm Flea. This has been a Magical Minecraft Monday, and I'll see you guys next week.